Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we'll do the part 3 and that we'll see the exercise 7.2. Here it says in which of the following cases the variation is inverse. So here the perimeter of a square and the length of its side. So here as the side increases the perimeter also is increasing. So this is not inverse because it should be inversely proportional. So if this is increasing, this should decrease, or if this is decreasing, this should increase. So in both cases, this is increasing, so it is not inverse. Time taken to travel is certain distance and speed. Again, here is if the distance is increasing, the time also will increase. So this is not. Simple interest on a certain sum of money and time rate being constant. So as time increases, the interest also increases. So this also cannot be possible. Number of pipes filling a water tank and quantity of water filled in it. So this here the time is inversely proportional to number of pipes. So this is a inverse. Find the missing entries in each of the following questions. If x varies inversely with y, which among the following has 64 as one of the missing values? First, now let us solve this with, we have to see here x varies inversely with y. So these are the things A, B, C and D. These are the questions given here. So now this is the table given. So this will be, this is x and y, means this is going to be x1, x2, x3 and x4. This is y, so this should be y1, y2, y3 and y4. So here are the given things. Same thing is written here. So in inverse proportional, because this is inversely proportional, we have to use this one. X1, y1 is equal to x2, y2. So now everything is given as I told you here. This is x1 and this is y1. So you have to just plug in the values. So that will be, we don't know what is y2 over here, but this is x2. So we can find out y2. So this is the same. This will go on the other side, that will get divided, that is y2. So after simplifying, we get y2 is 4. So again, now we got y2, now we don't know x3. So now let us go again for the same thing. X1, y1 is x3, y3. Because why did we take x1, y1 again here? Because we know now these two values. We already, it's given. So 48 into 3, we don't know x3. But now here we know y3. So that is 72. Again, we are going to, this the same. This is here, it is changing the side, that will go in the denominator, that is x3. So after simplifying this, we get x3 as 2. Now this is done. Now we'll go for the x4. So we can also do here x3, y3 is x4, y4. Now because we know the value of x3 and y3. So x3 is 2, y3 is 72. We don't know what is x4, that is what we have to find out, and y4 is 24. So this is the same. This will go on the other side, that will get divided. So that will be x4. So x4 is 6. So we can say missing entries are, that is here x4, 2 and 6. Same thing, now we will go for the B part. These things are given. Again, now this is x1, x2, x3 and x4. The y1, y2, y3 and y4. So these are the given things. Again, we'll go with this one because it is, that is inversely. So we have to use x1, y1 is equal to x2, y2. So here we know x1, but we don't know y1. We know x2 and y2. So y1 will be, this is the same. This will go on the other side, that will get divided. After simplifying, we get y1 is 20. Again, we'll go now x1, y1 is equal to x3, y3 because we want x3. So now here we got the value of this one as, this x1 is 26. We got the value of this y1 as 20. We don't know what is x3, but we know what is y3. So this is the same. This will get divided. So after simplifying, we get x3 at 65. Now here, the third one, that is, we want x4. So we will take this one, x3, y3 is equal to x4, y4. So put the values. So we get x4 as this 13 after simplifying. So the missing entries are this 20, 65 and 13. So that is what I've written here. Now we'll go for the C part. It is the same. You have to use this x1, y1 is equal to x2, y2. Just plug in the values. You know this is x1, x2, x3. Again, I will repeat it. x4, y1, y2, y3 and y4. And just remember this one. After that, you get the value of y2. Again, the formula you can use x1, y1 is equal to x3, y3. Put in the values. You get here x3 is 64. For here, you can use x3, y3 is equal to x4, y4. After simplifying, you get x4 is 8. So missing entries are that is 32, 64 and 8. Again, we'll go for the same table, that is this D part. Same x1, x2, x3 and x4. Here is y1, y2, y3 and y4. So these are the given things. Start with this one. You get the value of x2, that is 24. Again, you can do here x1, y1 is equal to x3, y3. You get, after simplifying this, so you get the value of y3 as 12. x3, y3 is x4, y4. You get the value of y4 as 72. So missing entries are that is 24, 12 and this is 72. So now they have said you have to find the missing entries, and they said which among the following has 64 as one of the missing value. So now you will check all the missing entries, whatever you got. Here is not, here you cannot see 64 here, but we can see 64 over here. That is the C part. So if 18 men can reap a wheat field in 25 days, how many days will 15 men take to reap the same field? So now first let us prepare a table. So there are your men and the days. So number of men and number of days, that we can consider this X and Y. So 18 men we can put here. In place of this men, we can put here 18, and here number of days is 25. So here we don't know the number of days. So here will be, this is going to be, because this is X1, this is X2, this is Y1 and this is Y2. So here we can put here Y2, and here are 15. So here what we can see here, so here this 18 and here is 15. So we can say they are the number of men, they are decreasing. So when the number of men are decreasing, the number of days should increase in case of the inverse variation. So we can say x1, these are the given things is written here. So to be inverse, we have to use this one. x1, y1 is x2, y2. So just plug in the values. So this is going to be 18, y1 is 25, x2 is 15, and we don't know what is y2. So this is the same. This will go in the denominator, that is y2. After simplifying this, we get y2 as 30. So it will take 30 days to reap the field. 45 cows can graze a field in 22 days. How many cows will graze the same field in 15 days? Again, we'll prepare this table. That is the cows and the days, number of days. So number of cows and number of days. This will be x and this is going to be y. This will be x1 and this will be x2. This will be y1 and this is going to be y2. So there are 45 cows. In place of this, we'll put 45. And this is number of days is 22. So how many cows we don't know, that is x2, and this is going to be 15. So now in this case, what we can see here, the days are decreasing. So here the number of days are decreasing, so number of cows should increase. So here the variation is inverse. So here what we have to do, first these are the given things. So to be inverse, it should be x1, y1 is equal to x2, y2. Just plug in the values over here. We don't know x2, and this is 15, so this will be here. This will get divided, so the value of this x2 is going to be 66, and that is the number of cows. So 66 cows will graze the field in 15 days. If 39 men can take a canal in 15 days, in how many days can 45 men dig a canal whose length is, see here, it's double this canal. So now let us solve the normal thing, and at the last we'll see what will be the length, whose length is, that is the double of this canal. So here the number of men and the number of days. So the men are 39 and the days is 15. We don't know the number of days. This is going to be y2 and here is 45. So now what again here you can see this, the number of men are increasing. So the days should decrease. So here we are going to use the formula x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. This is x1 and this is x2. This is y1 and this is y2. Just put in the values. We get y2 is 13 days. So this for the, we want for the double this canal. So now for this one, for to double this, you have to see how many days can 14 men dig a canal whose length is double the canal. So you have to multiply by 2. So 13 into 2, that is going to be 26 days. So it will take 26 days to dig a canal whose length is double. A garrison of 1200 men has provisions for 36 days. How many days will the provisions last if 400 more men join the garrison here? So here the number of men and the number of days. So this will be x and y. So here number of men is 1200 and they said 400 more men joined. So here should be 1600. 1200 plus 400, that is going to be 1600. And the number of days, this is 36 given and we don't know for this one, y2. So this is x1, this is x2, this is y1 and this is y2. So again here what happens here, you can see the number of men are increasing, so the number of days should decrease. So this we are going to use for the inverse one. So x1 is 1200, y1 is 36, 1600 and y2. So this is going to be the same. This we are going to divide it, that is going to be y2. So after simplifying this, you get y2 is 27. So we can say it will take 27 days. So by this one, we have completed today's work. Do like and subscribe to my channel so you get the notification of other parts. Thank you.